The only person who can stop you from reaching your goals is you. Age is no barrier. It's a limitation you put on your mind. There are few restrictions on your life with asthma, as long as you take care of yourself. When you started competing, you had to have your coach there. Now you can be coached from a home office via Skype or video. That's not the same as having them on the field with you. I maintained my edge by always being a student. You will always have something new to learn. I learned to listen and listen very well. It helped me athletically and in the classroom as well. If I stop to kick every barking dog, I am not going to get where I'm going. Girls playing sports is not about winning gold medals. It's about self-esteem, learning to compete and learning how hard you have to work in order to achieve your goals. What people need to know is that asthma isn't a minor, wheeze disease. It kills over 5,000 people in America every year, and I could have been one of them. I really do miss playing basketball. I don't play a lot of pickup games. But I do like using basketball as a form of cross-training. There are many women who came before me who didn't really have the same opportunities that I have had. That's why I always wanted to be a great ambassador, not only today's generation, but for the women who really didn't have a voice, but who paved the way for me. My denial and irresponsible attitude about asthma put me at great risk and caused me so much needless suffering. My hope is that the kids I talk to learn to open up about their asthma, become educated about their condition, and seek help. I'm more of a hands-on person. I like working with young people from the standpoint of providing support for the grassroots programs. State, national and Olympic champions begin at a grassroots level. For me, it's the challenge to try to beat myself or do better than I did in the past. I try to keep in mind not what I have accomplished but what I have to try to accomplish in the future. Teaching kids about health and fitness is important to me. It's about being fit for life. I do not take steroids. I never have. It's sad to me that people want to point fingers. I don't do that. That's not me. I wouldn't feel like a human being. The rewards are going to come, but my happiness is just loving the sport and having fun performing. My passion for giving is no different than yours. I give because it's in my heart to give. I give because I was taught to give at a very early age. This is how I developed my passion for giving. I'm not shy. I'm modest, but I'm very outgoing. There is something about seeing myself improve that motivates and excites me. Ask any athlete. We all hurt at times. I'm asking my body to go through 7 different tasks. To ask it not to ache would be too much. Getting started as a volunteer anywhere can be a challenge to a lot of people. The biggest hurdle is that people think they have to give all of their spare time. But if you only have a half hour, you can still make a difference. Assisting with small tasks is invaluable. I always keep myself in a position of being a student. As you grow older and young people come up to you with their history books, you realize that some of the things I have been able to do have been impactful. But for me, I try to keep everything in perspective and stay humble. Quality training is what I do now, Before it was a combination of both quality and quantity. Now I'm not trying to be a world-class athlete, I don't need to train at that level. It's about being fit for life. I set my sights on making an Olympic team, not realizing how tough it was going to be. Don't follow in any footprints, make your own prints. Because, you are the future of tomorrow. Jacqueline Joyner-Kersee, born March 3, 1962, was born March 3, 1962, in East Street, Louis, Illinois, and was named after Jacqueline Kennedy, the First Lady of the United States. As a high school athlete at East Street, Louis Lincoln Senior High School, she qualified for the finals in the long jump at the 1980 Olympic trials, finishing 8th behind another high schooler, Carol Lewis. She was inspired to compete in multidisciplinary track and field events after seeing a movie about Babe Didrikson Zaharias. Didrikson, the track star, basketball player, and pro golfer, was chosen the greatest female athlete of the first half of the 20th century. 15 years later, Sports Illustrated for Women magazine voted Joyner-Kersee the greatest female athlete of all time, just ahead of Zaharias. Jackie Joyner-Kersee is a retired American track and field athlete, ranked among the all-time greatest athletes in the heptathlon as well as long jump. She won 3 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronze Olympic medals in those 2 events at 4 different Olympic Games. Sports Illustrated for Women magazine voted Joyner-Kersee the greatest female athlete of all time. She is on the board of directors for USA Track and Field USATF, the national governing body of the sport. Joyner-Kersee is an active philanthropist in children's education, racial equality and women's rights. She is a founder of the Jackie Joyner-Kersee Foundation, which encourages young people in East Street, Louis to pursue athletics and academics. She collaborated with Comcast to create the Internet Essentials program in 2011, which provides high-speed Internet access to low-income Americans. Joyner-Kersee is one of the most famous athletes to have overcome severe asthma. In March 2023, she was inducted into the International Sports Hall of Fame.